Welcome, everyone. This is Mike from ZozoStockwatch.com, and this is your stocks to watch list for Thursday, the 15th. Hope you went out and got those gifts for your loved ones, your significant other. Today is Valentine's. Last reminder for that. Um, I am running a Valentine's Day promotion, so if you forgot to get your loved ones flowers or chocolates and you want something that is the gift of giving, I'm running a 30 for 30 Valentine's Day promotion for $30 for 30 days. You could come kick the tires at the service, cancel before the 30 days is up, and you won't be charged the $84.95. And what this allows you to do is come and check out the room for a full 30 days. All right, have full membership. You'll have the screen share. You'll have the audio news. You'll have access to the private Twitter feed for swing trades. You'll have access to the Omnovia room for our day trade calls, etc. So I'll put this down in the bottom in the description box for you, and you can sign up. And if you forgot to get them a gift, tell them you gave them Zozo 30 for 30 Valentine's Day promotion for a gift. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. This is your news that came out after the bell. A lot of earnings came out after the bell tonight. AMAT. Earnings per share, revenue beat, so nice pop in applied materials. We actually traded this one right around $51 a share, and it climbed up for the rest of the day on applied materials. So we got a very nice trade in AMAT. The other one that we traded was Cisco during the lunchtime hour, and we got a nice pop in Cisco. I think we made about 20 cents to 25 cents on this Cisco trade, and then the AMAT trade paid us was I think about 40, 50 cents on the AMAT lunchtime trade. So very nice day overall with the markets. We'll get more into that in a moment. NTAP had earnings per share revenue beat. NTAP. So that stock sold off though on NTAP. All right, let's see what else came out. SPWR had earnings. They halted before the earnings release. Earnings came out and the stock sold off for SPWR. Cisco had earnings per share revenue beat. Cisco. And that stock popped in the after hours there for Cisco. Teva, big news in Teva. Berkshire Hathaway took a sponsored ADR stake in Teva Pharmaceuticals, and that stock was flying, jamming up in the after hours on that news with Berkshire Hathaway. So we'll be watching that one tomorrow. SEDG, SEDG, Solar Edge had earnings 20-cent beat. SEDG, another solar play, big pop in the after hours on that. Trip, earnings per share miss, revenue beat for Trip. So that stock popped in the after hours on TRIP, Trip. Let's see. Jana Partners also bought 3 million plus shares of Teva. So that was Jana Partners also in Teva there. And then some news came out from Soros. That XIV instrument on the volatility. Credit Suisse AG announces that the Nasdaq stock market intends to suspend trading on the XIV ETNs following the market close February 15th. So tomorrow, get out XIV. All right, we'll go through delisting proceedings for the XIV. Next up, we had not ATOS, CTL, sorry, CTL had earnings per share and revenue miss, but the stock was climbing in the after hours, pulled back a little bit. CTL. Let's see what else was there. After the bell, we had a lot of news after the bell tonight. Here, this AMAG Pharmaceutical announces FDA approval of Makini. All right, so AMAG, AMAG, big pop in the after hours on this name, AMAG. A nice move up there. Some of your earnings after the close tomorrow, you can see them listed here, and then some earnings before the bell. Tomorrow, they're listed here. Standout is Yandex tomorrow. Let's see if there's anything else before the bell tomorrow. Waste Management, Cyber, CYBR. What else? AVP ACOR, a few names before the bell. All right, and Shake Shack comes out after the bell tomorrow, so that'll be interesting. True, TRUE, after the bell tomorrow. AMBR after the bell for Thursday, and AUI Gold Stock will be reporting after the bell. CBS also reporting after the bell tomorrow. So that's a few names reporting for you. All right, let's go ahead and let's look at the action in the SPY today. The CPI, spoke about this last night on the video. I said that if when the CPI comes out, and it was probably going to get more of a not just a glance, but more of a look. And so let me bring this over. Here's the trade exchange calendar. And At 8:30, consumer price came out, right, this morning. Oh, by the way, tomorrow at 8:30, PPI is coming out at 8:30, also another inflation measure there. So this is from the trade exchange, and I pointed out that the CPI was coming out courtesy of the trade exchange. And so let's look at the action. Here was the 8:30 number on the SPY. All right, I don't know if you can see that. This red candle. So when that number came out and inflation was CPI was higher than expected, the market sold off down to about 262.50, right in that area there, and then we proceeded to bounce for the rest of the day. So beautiful recovery. You have to give it to the bulls there. So let's look at it on the daily and look at the action here. So so far the bulls have done what they're supposed to do here. On the 200 SMA, and we are slowly, on our way back up here. Just the 50, kind of a flattish 50 moving average coming up, and that number is on the 50 moving average, 271.62, 271.62. So you might want to, kind of put a line there, or so you know where the 50 moving average is on your charts. And we'll see what's going to happen when we hit that. Are we going to push straight up through it, or are we going to back off or consolidate under it for that 50 SMA, that blue line right there? All right, so that's to, I guess, be determined. So next up, we'll take a look at the IBB. A nice bounce on the IBB. IWM was very strong today, coming up to the 100 SMA on the IWM, 100 SMA moving average right here. You see we couldn't clear it here on the 100 SMA. That was back on Wednesday, the 7th of February, but this looks like a much better candle. So, you'd have to say that the bulls are probably going to push up through that 100 SMA. And, some of the leaders, Apple, nice bounce from the low up to the 20 SMA now. Amazon, looking beautiful here for Amazon. Google, trying to bounce up to the, trying to get over the 10 SMA there. Netflix, let's check that one out. Still holding above the 10 SMA on Netflix. That one looking very good. And Facebook, on the daily, a nice bounce, but still a lot of work to do in Facebook. So Apple and Facebook, work to do. Tesla, still a lot of work to do in Tesla, still under the 50 SMA in those names. All right, let's go ahead and get into the watch list. Quite a few names here. For the smaller names, ABUS, volume a little bit light, but trying to maybe get out over that $6 round number here on ABUS, a biotech name. So if it gets up through 6, you might get some more volume pouring in. AMAG, because they had that news tonight, so this might give a trade, but it's up from about 14 all the way to 16. So we'll see if that wants to make them, give us a trade for tomorrow. FOSL, right? Just this one had earnings last night, right? And you see this big gap up yesterday after the earnings, right? A lot of shorts had to cover, and still made another nice move up to 18. So there still might be some left in the tank here on fossil. So I'll have that on watch also. Back to the letter AMPE. Looking to see if this can get up over $3.50. ANTH. You see my line drawn here, 179. High today was 183, 1.1 million shares. So we'll see if that can make a continuation move. ATOS coming up to my 300 SMA here under 75 cents. If this gets through 75 cents, nice candle here, 7.3 million. You could see a nice move in ATOS. ATRS. Also up in the after hours here, ATRS. All right, so that one might be in play tomorrow. Some of the banks, daily charts setting up nice here. BAC, C, JP Morgan, HBAN. All right, Zion, all those names setting up nicely as far as the bank daily charts. So I'll be looking at some banks tomorrow, possible trades. A gold stock got nice volume today, 8.7 million shares in BTG. So I'll have that on watch. USAU, another gold stock trying to bounce here. Moving up, so not as pretty as BTG, but this one can make some nice moves. So USAU will be on watch. Next one up, we'll look at CCIH. 2.7 million shares. All right, it's under the 50, but these little ones can get going fast. Had a high of 169, so 2.7 million shares. Nice, volume came into that name today. CERC, nice pop today, trying to get up over $4 a share. It's had a big run already, but the way this market has been, these small ones could make a nice continuation move. It had a high previously of 425, so this one will be on watch. CMC, a steel name, nice volume came into it. We'll see this possible swing trade in this one. U.S. Steel, nice pop in that. STLD, also a nice pop in STLD. I'm trying to think of the other one. Let me see. Oh, here it is. AKS. Sorry, the name escaped me. AKS, nice pop off the low. TMST, also a steel name, getting a lot of buying in it. So, I'll be watching some steel names tomorrow. CNET. If it ever gets back over, the highs, 315, or maybe you could take it on a break of 305. 20 SMA is at 326. Just keep that in mind. 3 million shares, 3.1 million shares traded today in CNET. DCIX was getting some buying today. DCIX, Dries, not so much, but DCIX was. I think I saw tops got a little buying, not much buying though. So DCIX out of the shippers, that one looks the strongest. I think SB had earnings after the bell tonight, so a little bit of a pop in safe bulkers. That one popped, so that one might be in play tomorrow also. Let's see, what other names am I looking at for tomorrow? ICON. All right, 3.5 million shares traded, so keep your eye on that one. Maybe starting to turn the corner back up. Meat had a nice candle today. Meat, a little bit under a million shares, but nice candle here on that name. Mankind, holding above the 100 SMA. The highs today were 341, so maybe over that high a day. 341, you might get a continuation move in Mankind, MNKD. MU, been in this channel here. Let's see if it moved. Yeah, 349 in the after hours tonight. So the high today was 43.63. So if it gets over those highs, right? Let's see, a previous high back on the 6th of February was 43.93. So if we take out the highs here of 43.63, we might get a continuation move in MU. All right, let's look at AMD. Also popped up, but still a lot of work to do in AMD. It did finally get through that 1175 number on AMD, but you see it has the 20 and whatnot SMA right above it, and it's hitting the 200 SMA, the green line you see right here, right now, AMD. Let's look at Intel since we're looking at this sector. Intel, a nice little pop, but still, some work to do in Intel here. What else do I have on my list? MUX, nice pop. 5 million shares came into MUX today as it tries to get up over the 200 SMA. You see here it hit it, it failed. This looks like a better candle though this time and a bigger volume. So MUX, OIH, watching this one for a possible bounce. All right, OIH, such names as Schlumberger, Halliburton, Rig are in the OIH, so I'm watching that. USO did bounce a little bit today. All right, so might pay to have some oil stocks on watch tomorrow as the USO and oil. Let's see where regular real oil is. WTI light sweet crude. Holding above, $58 a barrel, trying to get back over the 50 and that $60 level, or actually got back above $60 today on oil. What other stuff do I have on watch? Sedge. Big pop in the after hours for SEDG. Maybe First Solar catches some lightning off of SEDG earnings tonight. Another one, SRAX. Nice candle here. Volume a little bit low though, so we'll see how this sets up intraday. TEUM. They put out a PR every day, and it is getting some movement. It is holding this 50 SMA here on TEUM. The high today was 212. So let's see if this one can make a move finally. Teva, because of that news with Berkshire, will be on watch. UEC. 1.6 million shares came up to the 20 SMA. We'll see if there's any possible continuation move. High today was $1.50. 20 SMA is at $1.50. So if it gets over $1.50, might get interesting. Vale, very strong today. VALE. Very nice move in Vale, just pointing that out. US Steel, nice move up on US Steel. XNet, it's holding the 100 SMA, starting to turn back up here. 2 million shares came into the name today. If this can get up over 1405 or so, maybe it makes a continuation move. Let's check out a Riot real fast. Not much there. SRAX moved up nicely. SSC, nice, move up in SSC, a little bit under 1 million shares. So maybe this XNet might want to join the group. Let's check out DPW real fast. Not too much going on there. And then lastly, like I mentioned, the bank Zion, a big pop here today. The banks were very strong. JP Morgan was very strong, Citigroup, etc. So I'll have some of the banks on watch. All right, that's it for tonight. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Hit the like button if these videos are giving you some good information to trade off of. I hope they are. And this is Mike from ZozoStockwatch.com. Come and check us out for $30 for 30 days. Have a great night. Happy Valentine's.